Hello, everybody. Karen Hinkle Romando from Kara's Green Country. It turned out to be a sunny day. Well, I wanted to show you what's happening in my gardening. So let's get to it. Pretty happy, but parts of it pretty sad. Anyway, but the stuff that I did start this year, I don't know, it's 50-50. Here we go. All right, loofahs. There you go, right here, all in planters, right there. Over here. And there. And these are my navy beans. Second planting. Succeeded outside on the porch here. And then these are cowpeas, black-eyed peas, all flourishing. We had some good rains. This is one of my trailing hydrangeas. Did not fare, but this one did. And there were 4 plants each in there. No, 2 plants each in there. And these are self-watering containers. And I highly suggest do not get self-watering planters because only 1 out of the 4 survived. I replanted lavender. That did not take yet. But I do have wild grass growing. But look at these gorgeous roses. They're very pretty. But when I cut them, they don't last but a couple of days. And, that thing up there is a tree. But my lavender, smell that lavender. That lavender smells so nice. And my rose, the middle rose did not take because the root system was sticking out too much. But here's the other rose. I forgot what color that would be. And here we are. It's my cucumbers. I planted a lot of cucumbers around here that they should have taken. I don't know what happened to them, but only one, 2 tomatoes over there. Only 2 plants, 2 plants sprouted out of all those seeds I planted. That's a shame. Earlier this year, like in early March or February. But I am getting tomatoes. Here's some more. That's my nasturtiums. Here's some more cucumber. And I did plant cucumber around here, which did not take. And I see my dill volunteering from last year. See some more tomatoes. And that's my hyacinth. So I'm going to get a lot of tomatoes. I'm glad I got some dill. And let's see. I did not do that yet. It's probably going to happen next year. And come around here. Now, it's something new I'm trying. I got a weed eater all around here, but look at this wild chives. It's going to seed. These are my Job tears. Job tears right there. This right here is a moringa. I planted moringa in all four of these. I think this is a moringa seed. I'm not sure. Let's see. And here too. I don't know. They didn't sprout there. But here it is. One of my moringas are popping up. Over here used to be my wisteria. Used to be my peonies. They all had gotten root rot. So, nothing popped up but weeds. And weeds. And more weeds. And I'm so sad because I spent a lot of money on stuff, and over the winter it all got dry rot or root rot. Sad. Sad to see it because I dug in there and all was disintegrating in my hand. That's just root rot right here. Nothing fresh about it. Anyway. And coming around this side here where my garage is. And oh, look at those little birdies. Happily eating, pollinating everything. This is where it's supposed to be my oregano bed. Let's see. Yep, this is oregano right here. But along with oregano is a bunch of weeds. And I don't like that. But anyway, it is what it is. I have to cover it because the rabbits are happily eating all this other greenery. And these are my strawberries, everybody. My strawberries. I am getting strawberries. This is the second one I'm gonna eat. And right here. That was definitely ready to pick. In hopes that it'll grow more. Strawberries. Never had strawberries for the past 4 years. And this planter that they're in right here is working really good. This is like a makeshift of the green stock. But this was, oh, 2 more strawberries gonna bloom. Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm going to definitely buy green stock next year when they're on sale again, or maybe this year when I get the money saved up. Right now it's trying to get a lot of stuff popping up and growing. Kale never took, bok choy never took, romaine never took, and spinach never took. Don't know why. So I replanted other seeds. This will be oregano. I did plant oregano there. I planted over here in the middle beets. And then in the front, I think I planted basil. And look at my garlic flourishing. I might put my loofahs here. If not, I will be planting more tomatoes. I have planted chamomile over here. I don't know if anything's sprouting, but my marigold seeds are sprouting plants. So that's around here. I'm happy. Dragon tongue beans were over here. They didn't pop up yet. They're probably not going to pop up. Calendula, more marigolds are over there. But look at that baby. My garlic. And then you can use these for your potatoes. Like chives. They taste gentle, gentler than a chive. And yeah, I got a weed eat here. I got a lot of dead or henbit, dead nettle. My asparagus, that's another one that fizzled out. What fizzled out is my grapevine as well, but I put a fig tree in there. Fizzled out were my citrus trees again. A lot of money wasted to put everything into a planter. But anyway, the citrus really didn't have a chance because I brought them in last year, 2 years ago. Never again will I do that. I said I did cover them up during the winter time, thinking that they would survive. Well, they didn't. They got rot as well. My millet for the birds. I planted jalapenos here, more here and more there. It used to be what should be popping up is yellow onion, which did not take as well. I don't know what happened to the seeds because I planted them here too, over here. That didn't happen. But I planted my dill, and it looks like my dill is popping up right around there, which is good. I got to pull all those things out. Those are called my unwanted weeds. I don't want them taking over the dill area. Every year I have to pull that stuff. I bought a foraging book, and I want to see what that foraging book would say about all that I have popping up. Anyway, this is henbit, dead nettle, but let's see. But this is purple dead nettle. 2 different types of plants. And, well, something's popping up here. Oh dear, let's see. I don't know what that is. Doesn't smell like much. My onions that I planted, that's doing interestingly well. Let's see. Alright. I said I grew marigolds here. If not, it was nasturtiums. Now, this is supposed to be where my peppermint or my mint family is, so I don't know what's going on with that. My apple tree's really doing well. Let's see. And more wild chives went to seed. This is supposed to be where my catnip is. That didn't even take those seeds. But my nasturtium here did take. More weeds I gotta pull. Over here, let's pull them since I'm out here. Unwanted weeds. Not what I want in my apple area. They might be good for other areas, but not here. So, these are I stuck them in the ground. Branches that I cut off from, this is my Gala. No, Liberty. And my Gala is over here. I planted a stick here. And looks like it's taken too. That's good. I think this is my rosemary. That's sprouting. And see, my marigolds. So they are taking. I planted them here too. So they're just late sprouters. And I got dandelion growing. I'm not gonna pull that. That's a good, healthy looking plant. But I should be getting asparagus, and I'm not. And this is definitely, I think that was the dry stuff from last year. But we'll see. We shall see. But I felt nothing coming up. Nothing. And it feels like it's root rot. But that one doesn't feel like it's root rotted. We shall see. But I've seen no greenery. I don't see any greenery popping through. That's what's sad about it. Anyway, we shall see. It should love. Now, that's not it. Now, asparagus loves moisture. So, there's the rhizome right there. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. It should be sprouting something. So, this is what you call root rot. Nothing's happening. It's crispy on the inside. So that's this lemon, and that's the brand. If you could see the brand, I'm disappointed and sad. So something's going to be planted in these planters. Now, I pulled up what I thought would be a blackberry bush. There was no blackberry bush. It was a Siberian elm. So that I got rid of. And that's about it for what I have growing. That's what I have growing areas. And that strawberry was sweet. It was really sweet. I think the more I pick off of the vines, the more I'll get. And that's the theory that I'm using for, like I do with the cucumbers. The more I pick, the more I get. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my garden. jalapenos. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these seeds that I planted this year. Anyway, from Care's Green Country, happy gardening. See you later. Bye.